What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Gore here, and we are back. We are live with another Tuesday night live show here on KastKing's YouTube page as well as their Facebook page. Guys, if you're not already subscribed or following, please do us a favor. Make sure you smash that subscribe button or follow us here on Facebook. It's always a good time. Plus, we have a couple other places you can check us out at on TikTok under KastKing USA. And of course, on Instagram under KastKing USA and KastKing Community. And be wary of those imposters. Yes, there are quite a few. Speaking of quite a few, we already have quite a few people starting to pop into our little chat group here. So let's take a look at what's going on in the comment section. We had just Josh on YouTube already commenting, which you guys can comment early on YouTube when it's a pre-scheduled live. And I'll see your comments beforehand. So he already jumped in there. But who else we got? We got William Elliott coming to us from Facebook. Jesse Justice, how's it going, brother? Glad to see you. Gary, what's happening? Yakin Life. It's the man, AJ Gore. Yes, it is. It is I. It is he. It is him. We got John Miller in the house. Brujilio Mendoza, what's up, bro? Who else we got in here? Average Joe's Fishing Club, what's going on? Cat Matt Jones is in the house. Been catching them kitties and biggins. Lately, I've seen a couple photos from him. Who else we got in the house? Arthur, what's happening? Facebook user Doug, he's out kick flipping everything he can get his hands on these days. That guy's killing it. I tell you what, what's going on, brother? Glad to have you in the house tonight. Who else we got? What else we got? Speaking of estuary, I just picked it up. What did it say? Yet to use it. Well, Brujilio, I think you're gonna like it. That estuary rod's pretty cool. I did write that in the comments. We've got some new reels that we're showing tonight. One of them happens to be a sexy little blue number. And I tell you what, some people are always worried about matching them up. That reel is going to look good on a pair of G2. It's going to look good on an estuary rod. There are just, as long as you understand some of your actions, you can multi-purpose rods. I use an estuary rod for deep cranking. I love how it's almost an 8-foot rod. And it's got a great, amazing parabolic bend. It is a fantastic deep crankbait rod. It's one of my favorites of all time. That's what I use. It wasn't purposed for that, but it does work well. So if you understand and start to educate yourself on how rod actions work, you can multi-purpose by far, and you don't have to go like, say, in our Speed Demon world, Speed Demon Pro rods, we have them, crankbait, spinner, bladed jig, things of that nature. They don't exactly have to run that world. Like we have a drop shot rod. We have a shaky head rod. I like them both for drop shot, but the shaky head rod has a little more backbone. So if you're looking for a little bit more robust backbone type drop shot rod, that shaky head rod is exactly what you're looking for. All right. So let's see what else we got here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, right here. I like this comment right here. Rodney Green says, bring us the fishing news. Well, I got some news. I got some good stuff in here. Speaking of news, we got Chris McVeigh in the house. Michael Bejarano, how's it going? David Simpson from Australia. Glad to have you in the house. Glad to see you coming in from Australia. We love having people come in all over the world. We've got peeps checking in from Chicago. Man, it's awesome. We got a lot of people in the house tonight from all over the country and all over the world. Glad to have you. Robert Green, I love you, bro. I see you. All right, so let's get down to brass tacks. Okay. Geez. So I've got a comment that says, how many reels, says something else, but I can't say that online. How many reels are you guys going to make? Tell me the total amount of reels you guys have at the present moment, please. A lot. And that can be argued. Sorry, I know I got off topic, but I got to answer that because we make a lot of reels. We have the American market. We have the Brazilian market. We have the European market. We have reels that are on AliExpress that aren't exactly available in the American market and vice versa. So as far as KastKing as a whole goes, we've got products coming out our ears and we aren't done yet. We've got something for everybody. And of course, every year, every couple months, new products become more available. And I don't mean just products. I mean materials to create new products to make a great product even better, or come up with a new design, and come out with a better version of an old version, maybe rename it, who knows, because it's improved, it's completely new revamp. There's a million reasons why, but we aren't done yet. Callie in the house, glad to have you. When are you guys going to come out with more bait casting catfish reels? Probably soon. I can't say much more than that. Just keep watching. All right, so let's get back to it, guys. Let's get started off right now. We got 3 reels to talk about. And then, of course, I wanted to get a refresher on some of our outdoor weather gear. But I'm going to bring you guys in right here. Let's go ahead and share this screen. La, 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 la. We're going to bring it up right now. If I can get my notes out the way. Boom, there we go. All right, guys. So what we have here, and I've got this little number right here for you guys. So this is the new Brutus bait casting reel, okay? This right here is going to be a great option for somebody wanting to, low investment, okay? That is one of the great things right out of the box to know about this reel is it has a low investment price to it. Now, don't let a low investment price detour you thinking, well, it's cheap, right? There are a lot of great products, like anytime you use graphite, the engineering, things of that nature, you can still get a strong reel, a quality reel at an affordable price. There's a lot of things that can do that. This is one of those reels that within reason comes with a great bang for your buck, okay? One of the things that really caught my eyes, let me go over some of the numbers and some of the stats before I get too crazy into showing you everything about this guy here on a bird's eye view, and we'll go into full screen here in a minute. Okay, so the key things to note about this reel, guys, is the new Brutus. It's been updated. It is available in both right hand and left hand, okay? It is a 5+1 maxi dur ball bearing. Now, that means it is freshwater friendly. I wouldn't recommend going out and taking this $30 reel that is only just normal ball bearings out to the saltwater world, okay? This is a freshwater reel. It's what it's intended for. Now, with that said, you get the Maxi Dur 5+1 ball bearings, okay? It is that all-around 7:2-to-1 gear ratio that we love. That is becoming an industry standard. A lot of reels, a lot of big mainstream reels are jumping all over that 7:2-to-1, 7:1-to-1, 7:3-to-1, 7:4-to-1. That 7-speed ratio is hot. It is becoming the new standard like crazy, okay? So we got a 7:2-to-1 reel, okay? It is also boasting 17.6 pounds, which is kind of standard when you get into a KastKing bait caster. 17.6 pounds of triple disc carbon fiber drag. Yeah, carbon fiber drag, triple disc, 17.6 pounds in a $30 reel, okay? 7.7 ounces. 5 years ago, this was an incredibly light reel. Incredibly light reel. One of the lightest reels in the market. Now, it's nothing to get into a 7.7 ounce reel. I mean, so you can get into what 5 years ago was one of the lightest reels in the market in a $30 price range now. That's killer. Plus, here's what really got me excited. Let's pop into it here. Actually, I'll pop this little door off here. Okay, look at this. Look at the braking on this, okay? Let's look at the magnets. This thing has a 10-button magnet system on this. When I popped this side plate off and looked at that, I thought, geez Louise. This thing's loaded. So it has, in my opinion, of all the KastKing reels that I've used in the past that come with a 8 to 10 button magnetic braking system, these things have superior braking control. You guys are going to love that, okay? That is fantastic. So that is definitely something to keep your eye on, but also a cool video. Beautiful little setup here, okay? So hide the screen real quick. We've got let me do this. Where's my mouse? It hidden from me. Okay, so we have the 10-button magnetic braking system, super big braking system. Now, for all you guys that like to tinker with reels and things like that, if you guys want to throw some ceramic bearings in this thing and make it a race car, you can. Go ahead, have fun. But it's set up great right out of the box. Now, you're also going to notice it has the easy adjustment exterior brake dial with a multitude of detent style clicks to it. So you're going to be able to dial this thing in very easily. It does have a tapered line guide. I don't know if you guys can really see that very well on the camera, but it does have a tapered line chute. So it's going to give you a little bit better line control. Okay. Then you also have the red accents on the handle. This is kind of a translucent red on the exterior of the handle. And then, of course, you get more of a rubberized plastic knob. And then, of course, you've got an aluminum handle with the Ninja style star drag. Tension knob is also a very nice CNC machining, so you can get a great grip on that tension knob with the embossed KastKing logo there. It's a great setup, definitely super good, low investment reel. Now, I keep going back to that word low investment reel, but let's go even lower, guys. So if this is something you're thinking about pulling the trigger on and maybe get it out on the water for the weekend, check this out. Right here, look at when you find it on Amazon, because Amazon is the place to buy, okay? Look at that. $30.99, whether it's right hand or left hand. Click on that. You just added 30% off coupon on top of that, guys. So now you're getting already a super affordable reel, even more affordable. Kills your tax, kills all that stuff. It's a killer deal. Adam Kennard, how's it going? Raw Fishing. Hey, that's Jimmy Lee right there. We need a size 50 casting reel. That is something to think about. All right. I love how all your bait casters come in right hand or left hand. Yeah, they should, as anybody's brand. I don't know if that's a joke comment or you're being serious, but that is a question we get asked all the time. Does it come in right hand? Does it come in left hand? I haven't seen many companies out there that doesn't offer that, but if that question is being asked all the time, I would have to assume that is the case. So 7-speed ratios are my favorite reels. Yes, I agree with you, man. That's one of my go-tos, Crixus Dark Star, Armor X, and that 7-2-1, 7-4-1 gear ratio. You get into like the Royal Legend Elites, the Mega Jaws series. That 7-speed gear ratio, I agree with you, is one of my all-around favorites. It is great. It's fantastic. So Sandra Brooks is in the house. Glad to see you. Robert Green says we need some fishing jerseys. We have some, but they may be out of stock. Let me look into that for you, Robert Green, and I'll let you know. All right. Now, so you guys just saw $30.99. Get that 30% coupon applied and get it even more affordable. It is awesome. You guys are going to dig it. Speaking of digging on some things, let's dig into this list a little more because we're already almost at the 15-minute time mark. So let's go right back into our next reel to talk about and where to get it on the cheap, because you know I got that for you. Here is a great reel, modeled a lot like, it's very similar colorings. I keep looking at it and thinking, man, this looks a lot like a Sharky 3. But this guy right here is coming in with a killer price tag. So it doesn't have exactly the Sharky 3 price tag, but it gives you a lot of the features that you like in the Sharky 3, or at least that feeling. So this is the Royale Legend 2. This is another super affordable reel coming in amazingly affordable at that $34 price range in a 1000 series. The worst you're going to see that price hit is in a 4000 series, okay? And that's only $40.99. But I know I'm already letting the cat out of the bag. Here is another 30% off coupon. So a $34 reel up to a $40 reel with a 30% off coupon. Make sure you guys click on that and get those savings. So let's jump into this thing. All right, so like I said, we have our graphite frame, aluminum machined spool. You have a graphite asymmetrical rotor. You have a nice, easy-to-use bail, triple disc carbon fiber drag, nice rubberized handle right here. It's like a plastic rubberized handle. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. With a nice little like polymer grip style embossment on it. Really beautiful setup. Very easy to adjust audible drag system on there. So let's get into the brass tacks on this thing, okay? I'm going to scroll down, or actually pull this up so you guys can see it. Yeah, let's scroll down. We'll see it even easier down here. Okay, so check it out if you guys want to see this. What we have in our Royale Legend 2, we have a 5+1 stainless steel shielded ball bearing. So if you guys live in an area where you can fish saltwater and freshwater, this super affordable reel can do it. Just make sure you clean it, rinse it out at least. So a 5+1 stainless steel shielded ball bearing, great for freshwater and saltwater, okay? Then you also have the standard, industry standard in most spinning reels, 5:2-1 gear ratio. It's a fan favorite. It's been around forever. Some people are stuck on that, and they don't want to fish anything else but that 5:2-1. 17.6 or up to 22 pounds of carbon fiber drag. Again, we've got that carbon fiber drag. KastKing is known for hooking their reels up with. So if you get into a 1000 or a 2000 series reel, you're going to be able to take advantage of 17.6 pounds of drag. Now, if you slay over into that 3000 to 4000 series reel, bam, you're getting up to 22 pounds of fish fighting power. Now, when we get into real weight, the 1,000 is going to be 8.8 ounces, 2,000 9.1, 3,000 9.7, or 10 ounces into that large bodied 4,000 series reel. So again, guys, this is a great setup that you guys are absolutely going to adore. It's a great reel for affordable price. If you've got somebody that you're looking to get a low investment reel that is still buttery smooth, silky quality, KastKing has been cranking spinning reels out, and they're known for great quality spinning reels. This is going to be a great option for you in that $34 price range. We've got the Royal Legend 2. If you guys have got the Royal Legend Charge, this is a very similar reel. It's almost identical, has a little bit of a different paint scheme to it. You guys already know that that thing flat performs. So at $34 introductory price with a 30% off coupon, dude, you cannot go wrong on this thing. It is beautiful, okay? So aluminum handle, graphite body, graphite asymmetrical rotor, CNC machine spool. You've got the aluminum bail, 17.6 or up to 22 pounds of carbon fiber drag, and a 5+1 stainless steel shielded ball bearing, so it makes it saltwater friendly. That is a great option to work with. It is fantastic. So that is a killer setup, guys. And like I said, click on that 30% off coupon right there. I can't state it enough, and get it even more affordable. It is the deal. All right, so let's jump over to the comment section and see what we have in store in our comments. I don't want to ignore you guys. Please don't think I'm doing it. Let me find my mouse. It ran away from me. There we go. All right, so let's jump over to the comment section here in just a second. So, Tony Evans, how's it going? How are you? Definitely pulling up some fly for walleye. There we go. Nice. I like it. Hello, everyone. Oscar, how you doing? Glad to have you in the house. And then Kyle Dobbs. No, I'm being serious. All right, cool. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. Why is AJ's voice going so low? Well, I don't know. Devin, does that help at all on how low my voice is? Okay, anyways, so that stuff's screwing around here. All right, what else we got going on in the house? Gary says he loves his Sharky too. That reel's been around for a while, Gary, but you're a trooper. You know what's up. Love everything, KastKing. Thank you, Melissa. You know what? You're always a repeat offender in our comment section. We love it. All right. Love all 10 of my KastKing reels. You know what? Who doesn't love that? That's just awesome. Love the Royal Legend 2 reels. Again, people still rocking those old Royal Legend 2s, man. Or actually, I'm sorry. I was thinking of the Sharky 2s. So then the Royal Legend 2 reel. So you got that one. Okay. I got distracted myself. When is KastKing coming out with a BFS rod to go with the Kestrel Elite? From what I understand, we are diving more and more and more into the world of bait finesse. It is blowing up. It is like the new hot thing. That's the most I can say without giving away too much. So just know that it's coming. There is stuff on the way. All right. What else do we have here? What else we got? Right here. This is we love my Sharky. Definitely need to buy a couple more. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And that Sharky 3, I call it like a flagship reel at a super great price. It's not the cheapest reel we have. It's not the most expensive reel we have, but it's at a great price point right in the middle that flat works. And we model so many different reels based off a lot of the characteristics in that design. So that's a killer deal, guys. Thank you very much for your feedback. All right, so moving on to a reel that I'm super excited for. I'd love to share with you guys. I've got Old Faithful, one of the original versions of this reel, and we've just come out with a new installment, the third installment of this reel. So let's go ahead and show that to you guys now. Boom, bam! We're getting a lot of love on this thing. It's the KastKing Spartacus 2 spinning. Now, if you guys remember, it came out in a more silver profile. Let's see if we can scroll down right here. This cat right here. This was the original color scheme, and it is a reel. I've got like 3 of them that I use all the time, and I'll break into why. Then I also have the Spartacus, that green color. It's kind of like that olive drab, but we call it striker green, kind of a military style looking green on there. It flat works phenomenally. But then you come up, and now we have a new installment right here, guys. It is the KastKing Spartacus 2 spinning reel. And as you can see right here, this is one reason why I love this reel so much. The price on these guys, look at them, $40. It's on sale, 30% off. Boom. $35, right? Well, new hotness here coming in at $49 with that new color with a 35% off coupon. Here's one reason I'm telling you that I keep leading up to is the IPX5 100% waterproof sealed carbon fiber drag. Okay. Finesse fishing is blowing up. We keep talking about bait finesse. We keep talking about finesse fishing and all this stuff. Whether you're Ned rig, you are Nico rig, you are drop shotting, you're doing a lot of different kind of things, throwing very small baits, whatever it is. To me, there's a whole lot of things going on in the finesse world. I am a drop shotting nut. Call me whatever you want, but with that sealed KISS or the KastKing intrusion shield system, which is an IPX5 rating, this thing is awesome. And to get in that IPX5 rating in a $50 price range is sick. If you go back and look at the Capstan Elite Spinning, it is an IPX6. So this one is an IPX5, but super affordable, okay? Coming in at that $49 price range, and the worst case scenario, $55.99, plus don't forget to click that 35% off coupon code. You're going to get into a reel that has now got a completely sealed drag. Where is that important for you? Well, when you have a completely sealed drag on this beautiful reel right here, what that's going to allow you to do is let that drag run, especially when you're running incredibly, incredibly light lines, okay? 2 pound, 4 pound, 8 pound. I drop shot religiously with 8 pound tests all the time. I have recently been getting into what the rest of the world is doing, throwing the 13X finesse braid with an 8 pound fluoro leader. Now, I've had a lot of other people try to talk me into, and I'm starting to think about it for certain other bait characteristics, a mono leader on there, and it would be an 8 pound leader. So those are some different things to look at when you're looking at this. Now, when you're doing that finesse, you want those light lines to run, especially you hook into a fish, a bigger fish on light lines, and he takes off running on you. You want to let your rod and your drag do a lot of the work. With that sealed IPX5 drag system with 17.6 pounds of drag or up to 22 pounds of drag, also on this model, like we saw in the Royal Legend 2, that's going to allow your drag washers to move perfectly. Say you get this thing wet or dirty or dusty or dropped it in the mud, whatever it happens. Even if you submerge this into water, whether it's salt or freshwater, even freshwater fisheries can have debris, micron small debris floating around in there, and that stuff can sneak up inside your drag system and cause anomalies in the way that drag performs. With that sealed drag system, that is going to prevent anything from getting in there. And that IPX5 rating is a very high standard. So this drag is going to perform the way you want it to perform. I put those original Spartacus reels right here when they first came out on my drop shot rods, and I won't take them off because I love them so much. They're super affordable and they work. Well, now, if you're looking for that just beautiful, gorgeous, this is a color you've been waiting for, or it just floats your boat, blows up your skirt, however you want to address it, this guy is going to perform the same. It's got some new updates with a beautiful new color. So let's get into the specs of this great reel that I'm going to tell you. If you're a drop shot king or queen, this is a great option for you. And it's pretty. Everybody loves pretty, right? Okay, so let's talk about some of the specs on this thing. 7+1 stainless steel shielded ball bearings. So it is going to be freshwater friendly as well as saltwater friendly, okay? So then we also have the 5:2-to-1 gear ratio, standard gear ratio we all, expect when it comes to your normal spinning reels. We've got that gear ratio. Like I'd mentioned, that sealed IPX5 drag system in a 17.6, and of course you're going to see that in a 2,000 to 3,000 reel, or in the 4,000 to 5,000 reel. Now you're going to get into 22 pounds of drag. Okay, there is no 1,000 series in this reel. They do not offer that. And then of course, I can't stress enough that IPX5 rating. Now on this reel, you're not getting a rubberized handle. You're getting the EVA foam with the KastKing embossed logo. Those beautiful blue and black accents, and then of course that soft blue body. It's a graphite body, another asymmetrical rotor, aluminum spool, aluminum handle, EVA grip. This thing is a winner. I'm telling you guys, it is a beautiful setup. You guys are going to love it, and that drag is going to run smooth. You're going to love it. Gonna love it. So Brian Witt just bought a Centron 3000 for my drop shot reel. Fantastic. That's a good reel. It really is. It's a low investment. It's a great reel. When you're ready down the road and you want to get into something even smoother, even more buttery, and a beautiful drag, this is a great option. This is a great option. I'm not trying to kick you off that Centron. That Centron is a good option. This one right here, if you're looking for a better option, will definitely fill that gap. And then as the tier goes up, you'll see how it goes, guys. So make sure you guys are definitely checking out whether it's the Brutus, like I mentioned first, coming in at $30 for this beautiful reel right here. Don't forget that 30% off coupon. Or you're looking at the Royale Legend 2 spinning reel, new version, beautiful setup, 30% off as well on that. Or you're going to take advantage of that new gorgeous, beautiful blue Spartacus 2. Check it out and click that 35% off savings and take advantage of that buttery smooth drag in the IPX5 100% waterproof sealed carbon fiber drag, up to 22 pounds of drag. Smaller sizes are going to hit that 17.6. These are some great options, guys. There's some great options, I am telling you. So you guys are going to love it. Now, I've got to, will there be a blue rod for this blue reel? So I put in the comment section all the way to the top. Let me roll up there. So like say, if I'm going to do a lot of just normal spinning reels in freshwater fishing, our estuary rods, which are inshore rods and great for saltwater, are already available. They will complement this reel amazingly. And this reel is also saltwater friendly. So yes, there's already a rod at play. Now, if you're like me and you're going to be doing a lot of all around spinning reel type fishing, if you look up all the way at the top of the comment feed, I'm looking at picking up a KRD SPNES 1-76M1. That's the model number, which is a spinning model and a 7.6, so 7 foot tall, 6 inches long, moderate, fast, medium action spinning. I'm going to pick that one up for my freshwater fishing for some standard drop shotting, throwing some topwater stuff on it, things like that, jerk bait, things like that. When the wind picks up, I'm going to be using this reel on that rod. That's already been something I picked out. So I will have a pretty blue rod to match this pretty blue reel. So I hope that answers your question, man. I'm telling you, you guys are going to like it. So guys, before I let you go, we're already coming up on that 30-minute mark. We've had some great stuff. Is the Gila pliers still coming this year? They are supposed to be. Last I heard, yes, they are coming. They are supposed to be happening. So don't worry, it's coming. All right, now let me show you guys this. When we jump over to the KastKing world right here, you will see the pre-sale on our foul weather gear, also known as the Deflector rainwear. I've already ordered mine at the 50% off discount. I know a lot of other people took advantage of that. If you guys missed it, still, this is the pre-order. Jump on it. Get it at 40% off. Okay, you have 12 more days before the 40% off ends, and then you guys are going to be in trouble and start to have to pay the full retail price. You can get them right now for $119 instead of $99.99. You can get it $119. They will go up to $200 for the jacket, and they will also go up to $200 for the bibs. I can tell you right now, I know I live in Arizona, and y'all think it don't get cold here. Well, it does, and it gets uncomfortable and wet and rainy and snowy and just gross. Well, this Deflector gear is going to keep you warm. I've also got to tell you, we've got other hoodies and other gear coming that are going to be fantastic. I got some of it. It's pretty sweet already that you guys are going to want to get your hands on. So definitely check this out, guys. Take advantage of that pre-sale. You got 12 hours left to still get, or 12 hours, 12 days left to take advantage of that 40% off, guys. You got to do it. You're going to love it. Thank me later. I'm telling you, it's just awesome. It is absolutely something you guys don't know you need until it's nasty and it's cold. And especially if you're riding on the passenger side of a boat with no windshield there, you absolutely need this stuff. I mean, that will just flat freeze you to death. So guys, my name's AJ Gore. I'm going to turn you loose. We hit that 30-minute mark. Make sure you're following us at KastKing USA on TikTok, as well as KastKing USA on Instagram. No underscores, no dots, no spaces. Watch out for the imposters. We also have a KastKing community, all one word, no underscores, dots, anything like that. Don't let the haters get you, the scam artists. And then, of course, if you're watching right here via Facebook or YouTube, you already know. Just make sure you're subscribed. So with that note, guys, I will see you next Tuesday, and maybe I'll have a fancy giveaway. Maybe on one of these new reels. Maybe on something coming out. Who knows? But till then, jump online. Take advantage of those 30 to 35% off deals on those reels on Amazon now. Or take advantage of the 40% off on the deflector foul weather gear before your chance is gone.